As a regular watcher of this channel, you'll know how many green spaces we've got in London, and there are loads and loads of them, and we keep coming across different ones. Now here we're in Aldersgate Street, and if you think, oh, that sounds vaguely familiar, it's because we did cover this particular part of London when we were looking at some of the Roman places that had been left behind. Once upon a time there was a gate here, hence it was called Aldersgate. So where are we? We're right here near St Paul's Cathedral. We have an old police box which sort of marks the spot, and then we have this, an entrance to a park. This is the Postman's Park. Here originally on the site was once upon a time the General Post Office, the GPO, hence it's got its name Postman's Park. Now it opened in 1880, which is also on the site of a former churchyard and burial grounds in St Botolph's Aldersgate Church, and expanded over the next 20 years to incorporate the adjacent burial grounds of Christ Church Greyfriars, which is also somewhere we featured previously. Now you may have noticed when we came into the park we stepped up, and that's because there was a shortage of space for burials in London, which meant that corpses were often laid on the ground and covered with soil, thus elevating the park above the streets which surround it. A classic one of those is St Anne's Church in Soho, where you walk up a couple of steps because, once upon a time, indeed, they had to bury the bodies on top of each other. Anyway, that's in a different video. Right, back to Postman Park. So the main reason people come here is because of that structure just over the back there, which we're going to look at in just one second. And what it is in 1900, the park became the location for George Frederick Watt's Memorial to Heroic Self-Sacrifice. Now, this is what this is, and what it is a memorial to ordinary people who died while saving the lives of others who might have otherwise be forgotten, in the form of this sort of lean-to, but also with ceramic memorial tablets. When the park was originally opened and this part of it was done, there was originally only 4 of the planned 120 memorial tablets in place. And by the time of Watt's death, there was only 9 tablets had been added further. Now, Watt's wife, Mary Watts, took over the management of the project after his death, and in 1904 oversaw the installation of a further 35 memorial tablets, and then as the years went on, more were added to it as well. So, what do they say? Well, we're going to give you a chance to have a good look, because actually they're really well done, but it also just puts into context what people did to save others. So this is just a selection of some of the tablets that are here, but some of them just make amazing stories of what people did to make a difference to other people so that they lived. So once again, if you're thinking of coming down to this park, it's right near St Paul's Cathedral, but you just need to have a little look for it. So go find Google Maps or something like that and come and spend a bit of time down here, especially on a summer's day. And if you come here during the weekend like I did, you'll find there's not many other people around. But come in the middle of the week, people come down here to have their lunch and just to rest between the hours of work. So Postman's Park was a request made by a viewer, so if you've got anywhere that you want us to cover, do let us know in the comments down below if we haven't covered it already. Anyway, have you been here or are you thinking of coming down here? Do let us know in the comments, and what did you think of some of the stories, which are absolutely incredible. Now, London has some amazing green spaces, and I've put a link to our video that we've done recently on Regent's Park and the beautiful roses in bloom there. So if you click on that, I'll see you in there.